It's a brand new season, baby. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. It's a brand new season, been a long wait, saw some players up, put them on my highlight tape, college series here, gotta hear my name on draft day, AR in the pocket, automatic, that's a closed case, excitement building up, I ain't been asleep in 3 days, gotta make a statement to the scouts on the first play, only way to win, you gotta dominate in each phase, offense, defense, and can't forget the special teams, I ain't worked for nothing, went through summer camp with 2-a-days, gotta win the natty, only satisfied with first place. I hear them haters hating on my team, but I ain't hearing them. If they line up on the other side, then we ain't fearing them. One false move, hit stick, defense killing them. Knew them boys were sweet, up inside, banana pilling them. We up next, time to show we the best around. RFL, college series, rep your team and rep your town. You're looking at the future of the league, yeah, it's here and now. Step on the field, boy, you best believe it's going down. Cause yeah, you know we scoring. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Touchdown, 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 touchdown.
What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty here with a big matchup. Pac-12 conference meeting between number 1 USC and number 15 Oregon. The number 1 seed has been flipping each week, as we've seen from the prior comment from Pat in the chat. Always loves to keep us with some fresh details or just up on historic events, so shout out to Pat for that. USC looking to be the first number 1 team to win a game as the number 1 team in the country. Can they get it done here? We'll have to find out. I think Ohio State did do so back in week 2. But these guys looked impressive against Ohio State a week ago, able to knock down the Buckeyes 27-20. Oregon wearing their away nightmare jerseys. As USC, of course, their traditional red and yellow. Levi Dixon last week, 28 carries, 132 yards and a touchdown. He was very instrumental. Every game that he pops off, they have a great chance of winning. And we've seen even in a game where he was stunned, wasn't able to get much yards back in week 2, got shut down and bounced back tremendously. With the game, of course, that he had here, but also Calvin Poole. He's the guy to talk about here because every week he's looked impressive. Can he be the same against a team that's got 390 overall cornerbacks? With that being said, let's get to the game. It's finally underway. Oregon going to get the ball first. They'll take it at the 8-yard line, and he'll be wrapped up, dropped down at the 26. Shout out to NP Dragon Rage for the $1.99 donation. Says Garrett Evans here. Ducks gotta get the upset. Well, we'll see. All relies on Jack Wargo, one of the few quarterbacks that have yet to throw an interception this season. He's got 6, and he's got lucky number 7s in passing yards coming into this matchup. 777 yards. Looking to improve his team to a 3rd win on the season. Play action. Wargo. A lot of time in the pocket. It's going to gun one deep down the field, and it's going to be incomplete. Good defense over the top. We'll get a look at this Oregon offense as we see the line here. Not going to go through these names. Of course, got a tough one right there. But Justin Krill, he's the guy to look out for in the run game. And Basman, big-time playmaker. Basman Floyd, wide receiver, number 86, a smaller guy. And he makes a lot of big catches for this Oregon Ducks organization. Here goes a big hit stick as he takes a big hit. Just about 2 yards short of the first down. It's 3rd and 2. Justin Krill, the explosion, going to get the first down. You see once he gets the football, the minute he's got any type of space after getting that handoff, this guy just darts through a defense. And that acceleration helping him get that first down. A lot of times you see running backs in this situation being chased from behind and getting caught, but not Justin Krill. Nice first down run. Orgo's going to look to pass here. Pressure is coming, and he's going to be sacked on the play. USC's defense getting back there. That's Tremblay. And this defense did a really good job against Ohio State, once again bringing that game up. And so we know that Oregon can have themselves a high-flying offense that can put points on the board pretty quickly as well. And they're meeting themselves a really tough challenge in USC here today.
60 Pittsburgh.
Both teams 1-0 in the Pac-12. Here goes a handoff as Justin Krill gets to the 37. 3rd and 9. Going to line up in the shotgun. Got 3 receivers to his right. Pressure coming off the edge. Throws, and that's going to be rushed. Incomplete. Great blitz sent there by USC, off to a great start, as that'll bring up 4th down. And this is just a man running clean off the left side edge here. USC with the heavy blitz. And Orgo had no choice but to try to throw that, and of course that pass gets away from him. Just not enough time there in the pocket. And they'll punt this one away. Fair catch. Going to be signaled for, but it'll take its course in the end zone anyway for a touchback, and we'll meet the man, the myth, the legend right now to start this college series. 8 touchdown passes, 2 interceptions. Calvin Poole, he's looked like the clear-cut top quarterback so far heading into this week. He's very quick with his decision-making, and they're coming out here aggressive. Going to go empty set. First play, Calvin Poole throws one down the field, wide open. He's got Horn. First play, 29-yard shot to Matthew Horn. There's a name coined in the 307 Film Room podcast that stream that I really liked, the Poole Man. Look at him just throwing this from the corner pocket for a big gain. Already still starting out slinging it. Empty set, bunch formation to his left, looking to throw, hits the spot route, and look at the quickness in which he's getting these passes off with. You see some guys still hesitate with a wide open spot route and things open, not Calvin Poole. Poole Man gets it out there quickly. No motion in Horn. A handoff. Levi Dixon, great blocks up the field. First down run for USC. Already looking dominant at the start of this game. That's going to be a 12-yard rush. USC will get the first down. The blocking was just tremendous and perfectly executed by USC there. It's also a good job just reading those blocks and getting what he could out of that play. Nice gain, 1st and 10, single back formation. They're going to run it. Not much going this time, just gains a yard. Good defense by Oregon. Let's go ahead and get a look at the rest of this USC offense as we get a look at the offensive line and the key players to look out for. Levi Dixon and Chris Harris, as well as Horn. Those wide receivers, loves to get the ball out to them. They can make some big plays. Calvin Poole is going to line up here once again in the gun, looking to pass. They send a heavy blitz. Hit as he throws, and it's still on the money. And this has got to be, so far, one of the best quarterbacks under pressure. that we've seen in the college series. Still out here throwing dimes. First down. It's Chris Harris that time. 4 for 4, Calvin Poole. Just got pretty much obliterated while trying to throw the football, and he still was able to complete that pass and just looks on to the next play. This doesn't seem like whatever the defense does just does not faze them. And that's one of the top quality traits the RFL scouts are looking for. Of course, going to be hard to try to start in the RFL at the quarterback position. Such a not so much needed position in the league. Here goes Calvin Poole looking to throw. That's going to be his first incompletion of the day, trying to squeeze that one in to Matthew Horn. We'll go ahead and get a look at this Oregon defense, looking at the line. And at the linebackers, she got submitted. Middle linebacker Garrett Evans. Got to look out for there. And 390 or higher cornerbacks. Got Makai Wright. And of course, Jamar Jumper. Right now, Calvin Poole's moving pretty nice down the field. There goes a handoff. Trying to run it up the middle. Levi Dixon gets taken down, and they've been in a 5-wide empty set this entire drive just about. Here goes a heavy blitz. Throws. Touchdown, USC. Wow. Look at this man, just in the pocket. Oh, good. I'll just throw it over your guy's head for the touchdown. He's sitting there waiting on me. Dime. USC on the board first. And the extra point is good. 7-0. Trojans. Yards in 9 plays. First drive for Calvin Poole. We'll take this from about the 12 and drop down at the 33. USC had some pretty nice dialed up defensive blitz that's been able to shake Wargo a little bit off kilter. Haven't really seen too much yet, so not going to say that he's rattled early here. The second offensive possession for the Ducks. They'll run this one to the outside, and Krill's going to be bottled up behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard. And Oregon loves to get those outside runs. It could be inside anywhere, but if you catch Krill on the outside and you get him some good enough blocking in the lane to work with to use his speed, this is where Oregon gets dangerous. USC cutting that off early. 2nd and 11. Hand off on the outside, and it is shut down again. Loss of 2. USC's defense came ready to play today. If they keep up with how they did on the last offensive possession, that Oregon had, looks like USC is looking to try to send some pressure, but they got a base right now here at the line. They'll just send 3 guys, dropping back in coverage. Throws. This is going to be caught for a first down. That's a nice catch right there.
Let's go, baby.
Anderson there, his first catch, good for 16 yards, and Zach Wargo doing a good job just staying firm in the pocket and delivering a good ball. I'm seeing 2 very solid quarterbacks that are going to go at it here tonight. Wargo has still yet to throw an interception. USC is going to challenge this. Wow, that's a loss of a challenge. He definitely had a foot. 2 feet in bounds here, 3 steps. So USC is going to lose a timeout. Terrible challenge. So USC loses the timeout.
60 or.
And Oregon will have 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line as they'll line up in the I. Play action. Looking down the field. Throws. This is going to be intercepted by USC. Taylor Stewart with an acrobatic pick. Wow. That's probably got to be one of the best interceptions we've seen so far this season. Let's go ahead and get another look at this. Trying to put this in the corner here to Basman Floyd, and he got a foot down. I think he did. Isaac Taylor Stewart, look at this. Can't really see the foot. Is the booth going to review this? I think he got a foot down. And since that is an interception, should be on the instant replay if I have the time to recap things. Yeah, he got that foot down. 1st and 10 at the 19. Calvin Poole is going to line up under center. That's the first interception of the season for Jack Wargo. And the #1 team claims it. Levi Dixon, talked about him having over $130 last week in a touchdown. He's got 2 on the season. Looking to get 3 like the jersey number as he picks up 5 on the first carry. Counter run play. Breaks the tackle. He is still on his feet, powering for the first down. USC is a team that just, I think they only got 1 submitted player, the middle linebacker, Daniel Severio. The rest are generics. These guys are awesome. I'm not going to lie here. Generic running back and Dixon. He gets shut down here on this play. Great job by Oregon that time. It'll be a tackle for loss of a yard. Calvin Poole, generic guy. Their wide receivers, Chris Harris, Matthew Horn, all generic. Caldwell, the tight end. The entire offense. Harris going to be in motion. Handoff. Trying to get that run game going. 2 back-to-back runs. And now they're going to need Poole on 3rd and 9. Gavin Poole gets a fleet blitzer, but still able to throw this out, and Chris Harris is free down the sidelines, down to the 20-yard line. Wow. Just when you thought you had him in a situation of 3rd and long, Calvin Poole, as no one blocking on his left side, quickly still recognizes who's going to win in the man-to-man coverage. Chris Harris breezes by Breeze here. And just like that, USC is in the red zone with a first down. No wide receivers to the field side. They're all in the boundary and trips. They're going to run out of it. And that's going to be shut down in the backfield. Funa able to wrap him up. Loss of 2 yards. Need a better block there, but a wide receiver is not going to be able to stop a linebacker from getting back there. Tried his best. No line, right back up in the same formation. Into the boundary. They call a draw play. And he'll just get to the 20-yard line. It's Derek Merritt's 2nd carry of the day. They'll check him out. 2 back-to-back runs by USC. They go with the 3rd straight run play. Terrible play call there. USC should have thrown the football. I mean, the pass game has been on fire this entire quarter. And they go with 3 straight run plays here. Good thing for them, it's going to be points more than likely here. They're in field goal range. And this is Olivia Queensell, her first kick. And it's good. 10-0. Used to be with West Virginia, able to transfer this week and able to knock down her first field goal attempt for the Trojans as a Trojan. 10-0. USC starting out as dominant as expected. Big hit stick right there. Hits the turf at the 26-yard line. It's Lenore on the return, and Jack Wargo coming out onto the field. Once again, the mod having its choppiness on these cutscenes.
Ready. 10 Lobo.
1st and 10 for the Ducks. Krill's got himself a lane. Jump cut. Taking a bit too much time. Still a nice run, though, on 1st down. Last week, 186 rushing yards. Coming into his 4th game, he's got 420 yards this season. Looks to be a definite 1,000-yard rusher here for the Ducks. And up the middle. Not going anywhere. Nice wrap-up. Now go ahead and get a look at this USC defense. They've been starting out really well. Been able to keep the Ducks off the board so far. Look out for Daniel Severio, the only submitted defensive player in general on his team, and Dikembe Nana. This is a guy who would have been another submitted guy. Didn't check in, so unfortunately he's not draftable. But this guy can lay some pretty big hits. You can see they got him in the box, not afraid to come down when needed, and that looks like a false start on the offense. So false start's going to back him up. 3rd and 6. Play action. Jack Wargo throws. This is going to be caught for a 1st down. I talked about him making these clutch catches. Basman Floyd, 27 yards with airtight coverage. Doesn't matter to this kid. That's a good ball, too. Throws it low and away from the defender to try to use his back to shield him away. Basman Floyd with the nice snag.
Let's go. 90 Wolf.
We'll go after throwing his 1st interception of the season. Looking good after that throw. Let's see if he can keep it going. Here goes Krill. Trying to put on a move. This USC defense is looking very disciplined. These guys aren't falling for the jukes, making tackles. 2-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 8. And before they can snap the football, that's the end of the 1st quarter. USC leads it 10-0. If you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you are new to the RFL and enjoying what you are watching. Instant pressure, throws, and still gets this pass off for a gain. Ryan Van Voorst hauls in his 2nd catch of the day. 3rd and 5. Play action. Throws, and he had a wide open receiver. Missed on that one. It's 4th down for the Ducks. They're at the 37-yard line. Could attempt the field goal here. It's not going to be a gimme by any means. Don Bass just right underneath off the drag. Got to be able to hit that. Usually he's a very accurate quarterback. Just let that pass get away from him there. And this one will be angling towards the sidelines. They will not attempt the field goal. This is a good punt, though, by Snead to pin him at the 8. Gavin Poole's going to line up in the gun. Draw play. It's their 4th straight draw play. Not sure what the offensive coordinator's doing right now. A lot of those getting called. They started out on 1st down. Not a bad play call. Picks up 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Here goes a motion. Handoff to the outside. Breaks the tackle. Up the field. Close to a 1st down. Now they want to go empty set on a 3rd and inches. Let's see if this pans off. Calvin Poole is just about automatic, and he continues to be. Cladwell's going to get the 1st down. Fires so quickly. Sees the man-to-man coverage, and it's been one of his favorite targets this season. His old reliable tight end. Keep saying Cladwell's Caldwell. I'll try to get that in my head. He'll come out here in the pistol. Bunch to the left side. Handoff. And Dixon is going to be dropped back at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Draw play. Great blocking. And he is going to be hit hard down at the 36-yard line. But a first down for Levi Dixon. 54 yards here in this first half. We're still pretty young in the second quarter. That's just excellent blocking. You see the explosion here. I think he was just about to run straight through. Who's this here? J.R. Poteet. Lucky at Jamar Jumper there to help him out. He'll run this to the outside. Nice little juke move. We'll get to the 39. That's a terrible spot. They actually marked him down where he fell. And Calvin Poole's going to throw, and that's going to be low and complete. Trying to squeeze that one into Matthew Horn. Now brings up a 3rd and 7. He'll come out in the empty set. Can Calvin Poole convert again? Hits underneath, and he gets the first down. It looks like it. He's got it. Matthew Horn eats up a hit stick. Nice little spin, though, to move the chains. And that was a big hit right there by Garrett Evans. Try to keep him short. Nice effort.
Just like that. Just like that.
3 tight end set, all to the right side. They'll run it up the middle, though. Lead blocker. And look at this guy. Power through for a first down. Levi Dixon is just rolling through these ducks.
Here we go.
That's a grown man run right there. Looking like Akari Torres on that run from last year. Slaps a guy off. Sets up the block. Get off me, jumper. Look at him, even spinning off contact to get those extra yards for the first down.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
No motion to balance out the formation here to the right side. Looking to pass out of it. Calvin Poole with a strike over the middle. And I'd say that I almost feel like I have to say this every play, but he does not wait to launch that football at all. And you see some guys late on throwing these slants. The minute he gets his steps in, that ball's out of his hands. It's hard to cover or stop an offense through the air when you got a quarterback with this type of timing with his wide receivers that can also read a defense. 9-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 1. Calvin Johnson. Oh, look at this run. Great blocking again. First down, I said Calvin Johnson. Calvin Harris came down the block on that play. USC is just looking so methodical on their drives. Same way they looked last week against Ohio State. Doesn't look like anything has changed. Derek Merritt's going to check in and get a carry. He'll get to the 26-yard line. 3 carries. That'll be a nice gain of 4 yards for him. The empty set. And Poole is going to miss the throw there. 3rd and 6, going to need Poole here. They're in field goal range once again. Poole's dropping back, throws. He's got the first down. Calvin Harris to the 11.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And this guy is just ripping the Ducks secondary apart right now. No matter what they play, man, zone. And it's almost like you probably want to get out of zone playing this guy. He's killing the zone defense. Anytime he sees a weakness, he's attacking it quickly I think Oregon just needs to man up and just hope they can just strap up these receivers, which they should. And here goes a touchdown pass again for Calvin Poole. Wow. Touchdown number 10 for Poole in his 4th game. And look at this, hand in his face doesn't matter. Pinpoint accurate. USC takes a 3-possession lead. (17-0) against the number 15 ranked Oregon. I mean, wasn't expected for Oregon to win this game coming into this matchup, but you think a conference game, Pac-12, both teams 1-0. Oregon's had some really good victories out of the games they have won. You just didn't expect to see, I guess, this type of dominance out of USC. Same scenario was against Ohio State. And USC right now looking like the real deal this season. And Oregon going to take a knee.
We got this.
There's only been one shutout this season, the RFL College Series, and that happened this week in the premier game. Oklahoma State just absolutely blew out Arizona State 38-0. And Oregon doesn't want to be that second team. That would be an embarrassing loss, even though they're not home. Came out here rocking these fresh unis. Krill's going to get a carry, and they are just shutting this run game down. 19 yards off of 8 carries. And they'll try to get him going. He's trotting here. Only 1 yard gain on the play. Not sure what happened to him there on that one. 3rd and 8. Heavy blitz. Throws. This is going to be caught for a 1st down. What a reception by Brian Van Voorst. Submitted tight end there with his 3rd catch on 2 Trojan heads. Look at this launch up. Throws it up there. Bang. Give me that. It's up there with one of the top catches in traffic this season. Strong hands.
Ready? 70, Indy. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Ready.
Play action. He's had time off of these, and there goes a nice throw. Basman Floyd off the dig. 1st down, Ducks to the 39. And what they want to do, they want to try to show some life here. I mean, 17-0. It's not the ideal start they were looking for. Basman Floyd once again with the clutch grab.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Check 52 the mark. Check 50.
Jack Wargo going to be under center here. Going to motion in Floyd. Looking to pass. Floyd underneath on the drag, but they're going to go to Brian Van Voorst, who gets leveled.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
That actually wasn't even Van Voorst. I don't believe. I think that was the backup tight end. Yeah, Kaplan, his 1st catch. Way to hold on to the football. Read option. There goes Wargo. Nice move. Tries to hit another. He fumbles the football. USC is going to pick it up. And oh man, just trying to create a play for his team, but doing too much. And it looked real good for a moment. A little move there. Try to bust out the spin, and then Dikembe Nana from behind. I guess going to get credited for that knockout. With that move. Yeah, Dikembe Nana knocks it loose. Turnover by USC. I mean, all the momentum at this point has got to be just drained out of the Ducks. Down 17-0 to USC. Moving down the field, and you cough the football up like that. Calvin Poole. 2 touchdown passes in the 1st half. This guy, look how confident he is in his line. He's got to throw this, though. Finally does. And that is a dangerous pass, trying to squeeze that in between 2 Ducks. And he just looks extremely poised in the pocket. Draw play. Nice cutback. Trotting runs through. I don't know what it is with that trotting, man. Bad and win, but 2-yard gain on the play, 3rd and 9. Calvin Poole throws, first down. Matthew Horn with the juke move. Wow. 12 of 16, 180 passing yards, 2 touchdowns for Calvin Poole. He just hits him right in stride, deep over the middle. This guy's just dotting all day, ain't he?
Watch the pass.
USC going play action. Throws one deep down the field. This is going to be almost intercepted. Got to make that play. It was right in his hands, but it just slipped off the fingertips. Calvin Poole is also showing he's not afraid to take those shots if he has to either. There goes a throw. Look at this. Laser for a first down to Chris Harris. He's thrown for the same amount of yards he had last week in the entire game already here in the first half against one of the toughest overall rated secondaries in the college series. And 201 yards through the air. I don't even think he threw the ball 20 times either. There we are, going some play action, quick release. Look how quick he just gets that ball out. That's only his 19th pass. Gets to the 21 with Caldwell. They are just eating. He thought USC looked impressive against Ohio State last week. This is probably the most sharp they've ever looked. Counter run play, breaks the tackle, gets a yard.
Single.
It's the bubble screen. Trying to hit the juke move, and Matthew Horn is going to be blown down. No gain.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
Third and 9 in the gun. Calvin Poole. He's got time. Throws. This is going to be dropped by Calvin Harris. Can't make the catch there. Good job by Lenore. 4th down. It's good defense. Should have thrown that a little bit earlier. Nonetheless, should be able to get points once again off of this drive. Olivia Queensell, the 37-yard field goal attempt. And the kick, it's good. 20-0, USC. About as dominant a performance as you could expect from the Trojans here tonight. Take a knee in the end zone. The offense going to get started at the 25-yard line. Justin Krill's had his troubles here against this Trojans defense. Their defensive line has been very stout.
Ready.
Now all three of their timeouts, they just want to try to have some type of spark in this game. Wargo going to look for it deep down the field. One-on-one. This is going to be broken up, incomplete. Great defense by Dikembe Nana. Second down. Throws. Nice hands. Hasman Floyd. They say first down.
You go. 50, plant.
59 seconds to go here. Wargo throws, and there goes a nice completion to Anderson. They'll call their second timeout, showing some life. Can they score before the end of this first half here? Down by 20. Wargo over the middle. Nice strike to Van Voorst. Well, they should be able to get some points out of this drive. They still got a timeout left. Momentarily, they'll stop the clock with that first down. And they're in USC territory for the first time at the 29. Actually, the second time. Had a crucial fumble last time it came down here off the read option.
Ready? 52. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
Wargo looking to pass, throws to the sidelines. That's going to be broken up, incomplete. Airtight defense.
60 or.
They've got Dikembe Nana now in the box. Looks like they may send him off that right side. See if they can pick him up. Throws underneath. Justin Krill. Here goes that speed. Gets to the 14. Stops the clock with 25 seconds. But it will start back up. 15 yards on his first reception out of the backfield. That was much needed. Oregon just looking for some kind of momentum to lead them into the locker room.
Hey, let's go, get set.
First and 10. One timeout remaining. Under 20 seconds now. Wargo looking to pass. Gets it out there to Krill. Gets 3 yards. So 11 yards away from pay dirt for the first time today. 16 seconds left to go. Down by 20. And of course, there's a lot of work that's going to need to be done by Oregon if they want to try to pull off a comeback from this. But at least you can try to spark something. Expecting him to try to take a shot to the end zone here with Wargo. Just looking for his 7th touchdown pass of the season. Let's see if he'll get it. Steps up in the pocket. Throws. And there it goes. Touchdown. Ducks. Dom Bass. Looks like he ran the out route. Good throw by Wargo. Actually, might have been a comeback there. That's a good ball. Excellent drive to end the first half for these guys, leaving 11 seconds. And the extra point's good. Down by 13, it's 20-7. It ain't much, but that's something to smile about, you know, going into the locker room. And that's all they needed. They need to go and prove to themselves that, hey, we're still a solid team. We can put up a fight against, USC. Not only is this just some regular team, this is a Pac-12 opponent. The conference opponent that you know, if you get things right, you might be seeing in the conference championship. So they got to bring everything they've got. Big hit right there. Got to bring everything they've got here. And, of course, then, if it comes down to it, cannot afford to give up. Still hope. Here goes a motion. They're just going to run it. Stumbling, taken down at the 31. 75 rushing yards in the first half for Levi Dixon, and that is going to be it here for this one. The second half is going to be coming up shortly. 20-7. It was a shutout until late in the first half there. USC showing some life late, but maybe they still got some. Make sure you guys tune in later tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Rob Roby will be calling the next game to close us out today. Got 3 games left after this one. Baylor taking on Auburn. Should make for a great game. Auburn's looking for their first win of the season. Came out nothing like last year's Auburn in the college series. Baylor looking pretty stout themselves. They're going to be on the road. So that's going to be an interesting game to watch. Make sure you guys tune in for that. As for this game, not really too much to say. I mean, USC showing us why they were ranked the #1 team coming into this week. Took down Ohio State, who was the big bad team, and now here they are just beating down on the Ducks. Oh, that's pretty much all I got to say anyway. Second half's going to start as they'll get it from the 8. Pretty good return, gets to the 30, and Calvin Poole has looked impressive all season long here at the start of this season. He's got a 13-point lead over the Ducks. Levi Dixon, after the first half, has rushed for over 400 yards on the season. Another guy looks like he's going to break over a stack this year. They're going to go his way. And good defense. We'll just get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 under center this time. Trying to run, and Oregon shuts it down. One thing I think that USC may have to take out of their book because of how things are going is that they even in that first half, they really tried to establish the run game, which I'm not going to say they didn't. He had 75 yards in that first half. But I do feel, Calvin Poole's showing the ability to stretch the ball down the field with ease, even on a great secondary as Oregon. And then look at this 3 straight run plays again. Spins off the tackle. Not sure what's going on with the play call in there, but that's the second time they've called 3 straight run plays. And you got Calvin, you got the Poole man back there. Got to let this guy throw it. No words for the play calling right there. USC's going to punt this one away. And this looks like a great punt. This one's going to be down at the 2. Oregon's going to have to be careful, but hey, these guys are excited they were able to finally put together a drive at the end of that first half. These guys go down the field, they score a touchdown, and they make it a 1-possession game. They're going to need to go pretty lengthy distance to make that a reality. And they're going to have to be careful here as well. So they'll start out pretty much at their own goal line. Justin Krill struggled to run against this USC defense. They're going to look to try to pass out of the end zone with Wargo. Play action. That's going to be broken up. Incomplete. Good defense. Asmund Floyd in motion. Here goes a handoff, and Krill not going anywhere. Should have just ran up the middle. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. In the ace, though. Motion in Floyd. Running. And he's going to juke his way for a first down. And the more explosive and best run of the day for Justin Krill. Good read off the blocks that time. Way to set up that juke move. Absolutely took the ankles and cleats off of Dikembe Nana there. It's a guy you want to avoid having straight contact with at all times. That's how you make him look silly.
Let's go. Ready? 18 Gator.
So the run play works out. They're going to go with some play action. And they're going to get a sack blown up. Jackson getting home 2nd and 16. Oh, man, play action looked like it might have been there. He had the dig looking as if it was getting open. Maybe the flag there with Van Voorst as well, but no time. Borgo back at his own 7-yard line, throws over the middle quickly, juking up to the 15. That's Anderson.
Here we go. 30 base.
8-yard gain will bring up a 3rd and 8. And they get 8 yards again. 3-man rush they send. And this is going to be caught by Anderson, trying to bust out a spin move, but will fall short. USC's defense gets the stop. And even though they've been pretty much dominant throughout this game, and they get out on the field on the offensive side of the ball, these guys got to do better with their play call. I mean, draw and run plays 3 straight times back-to-back. USC's got to open up the field. Let Calvin Poole throw the rock. I mean, understand you got yourselves a pretty decent lead, but a 13-point lead is nothing to be too conservative about. They still need to play this game, put out as much points as possible to secure this victory. He's got some nice blocks out ahead of him. Derek Merritt is down at the 49. This is excellent field position for the Trojans as well. And I agree with you. I don't think Jack Wargo's looking bad, man. I just feel like the defense has just looked great with USC. Bunch formation. They'll run out of it. Juke move. It's going to only offer him a yard. 22 carries already. Levi Dixon. Calvin Poole finally looking to throw for the first time in this second half. He finds Caldwell to the 42. 3rd and 1. Caldwell hauls in his 3rd catch. Now, this is a situation where you would more than likely run it. See if they do that. In the gun. And they will run out of it. And they've got the first down. Levi Dixon, knowing what he needed to do, just go forward, get that yard, move the chains. Jackson tried his best to keep him just short. Here goes a look at the line and cross the line at that point, so they'll give him forward progress. First and 10 under center. They'll hand this one off. Trying to do a little bit too much. Dixon gets to the 39. Should just hit the hole there. 2-yard gain. Gonna go some play action. Been trying to set up that run. Calvin Poole throws it away. And even that, I mean, we haven't even seen many quarterbacks do that when they feel the pressure. Calvin Poole just seems to always know what to do every play. Towards the sack, it's 3rd and 8. Throws this into the flats, and there goes a great tackle to keep him just short of the first down. It's 4th and 2 at the 32. It's J.R. Poteet, submitted safety, catching up to Caldwell. It's a great read. Just Caldwell not fast enough. It's a great play by Poteet. Olivia Queensell for her 3rd field goal attempt of the day. And the kick, it's good. 23-7. Easy knockdown on the 49-yarder. USC will extend their lead to 16. will not elect to take this one out of the end zone. He'll take the knee. The offense looking to start at the 25. Still quite a bit of time left to go in this game, and Oregon's still not out of it. These guys have themselves an opportunity. You've seen them drive down the field. They scored a touchdown before the end of that first half. I still feel they have the capability of getting it done. See what Jack Wargo does here. Under center, first play, looking to pass, throws. It's the spot route. This has been his main guy today. Brian Van Voorst gets to the 29, gain of 4 yards. Second pass attempt here for Wargo. Is going to go into the flats. Russell down, spins his way forward for a gain of 2. Just like that, a third down here for the Ducks. They need 4 yards. Wargo with his third straight pass attempt and misses in open Anderson. Got to make that throw. That's the second big pass that he's missed on. It could have gone for big yardage. Just let that pass get away from him. Sailed on that one and just can't afford to have too many of those happening in a game like this. Fair catch called by Derek Merritt.
Come on, fellas.
And USC will come out here 1st and 10 at the 21. Calvin Poole's going to be under center. Trips to the right side, and they'll run it. I've been really trying to get this run game, like I said, going. It's a lot of runs. I guess that, they feel they got themselves a pretty hefty lead here over the Ducks, but you're winding down the clock, but it's still a lot of game left to go here. I think you still need to let Calvin Poole sling it a little bit, make bigger plays. I mean, this is just not secure enough of a lead. Once again in a power running formation with 3 tight ends. They're going to pass out of it. And Calvin Poole's going to miss the pass here. It's good coverage by Oregon. Trying to set up the screen. And breaks the tackle. Way to read the blocks, and he's off to the races for a first down. Jamar Jumper saving the touchdown. What a play by Levi Dixon. And sometimes off of these screens, you don't see running backs read the blocks as well as Dixon did on this play. And look at this. Slaps off the tackle, then cuts inside the block, bounces back outside on the run. That's amazing. A great job by Calvin Poole, too, waiting on that as long as he can so Dixon can get the clean release. And that was just executed to perfection. 1st and 10, USC. Hand off, and the run game shut down. Oregon's kind of done their job on the run, I mean, it's got 77 yards here. This is 26 carries, Levi Dixon, which tells me once again the offense is kind of getting one-dimensional here. They will look to pass, quick throw, hits Caldwell, and Caldwell is going to get 5 yards on the carry there. I'll actually say 6 to 7. 3rd and 4. Low snap, draw play. Spins off the tackle. Derek Merritt, I think he's short. Inches short. That is the 3rd time USC has called a 3rd down draw play. And this was a much more manageable situation, I get it. But it's predictable. It's the 3rd time. And that's being called on the ones that I paid attention to. So I don't know how many times they're going to call this draw play on these 3rd down situations. These guys, and they're kind of keeping the playbook limited right now when they could be blowing the top off for Oregon. And that's what's keeping these guys alive. And this is what Oregon needs to take advantage of. Ooh, what a punt. Pins him out at the 3. And Oregon's got to show them, hey, if you want to play this conservative route, we're going to make you pay for it. They got to put some points on the board.
Pittsburgh.
Handoff. Creel's going backwards. That's going to be a safety. Doing way too much on that play. And sometimes you got to understand when you meet a defense as good as this, you can't do those things. And look at this. Just about everyone breaking free. He feels it, but try to get out of the end zone there. Don't go backwards. So 2 points for USC. They punt it away. And he's got a bunch of ducks circling him. Taken down at the 37.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
It's been quite a bit of carries for Levi Dixon, but he's only amassed about 2 to 3 yards on the ground in this first half. They're going to start out running him. And it's a nice run, his best run in the second half. He'll gain 8. Back to Dixon, and that's going to be a face mask penalty. 15 yards tacked on at the end of that play. Things just getting ugly here for Oregon. Haven't even reached the fourth quarter yet. Motion here to the left side. They'll run it. And spins forward. Nice gain. 6 yards. I'll say 7. 2nd and 3.
Watch the slap. Watch the slap.
Gonna let him throw this one, and that's gonna be caught for a first down. Wow. Airtight coverage and still slings that in there. Good hands too by Matthew Horn. And that's gonna be the end of the third quarter. RFL community, you know what to do. Put your 4s up in the chat. USC dominating here at home. Looking to go 4-0 on the season. 25-7 is the score in this Pac-12 conference matchup. First play, they'll run this one to the outside, and a nice chop tackle made there by Jamar Jumper. That's how you got to take down Dixon. Big guy up top, got to go down low. It's the spot route. Chris Harris up the field to the 23. Another highly accurate day here for the pool man. He's going to look to pass on 3rd and 4. Throws. That one's going to be swatted away. Could have been an interception going the other way. Instead, being conservative. 4th down. Try to throw the deep hook route. And Pickett not living up to name there because he should have picked it and went the other way there for Oregon. But here goes Olivia Queensell. 4th field goal attempt. 40-yarder. It's good. 28-7. Oregon still has a chance here. The offense has just got to find that chink in the armor of this defense right now. They've shut down the run game of Justin Creel. They got a safety last time out. Much better field position here now for the Ducks.
you saw.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
Go.
1st and 10. Goes over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Severio with the big hit.
Ready. 50, plant.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Ready.
2nd and 10. Goes this into the flats. Almost intercepted.
Come on, set. Stick the oar.
This USC defense, man. They're on it.
Big grip. Big grip.
Jack Wargo throws it up there. Justin Krill cannot break the tackle. And just like that, a quick 3 and out for the Ducks. And everything strapped up there. Had no choice but to go to Krill here. And they're going to go for it on 4th down. I think there's enough time to where they could have punted it here. We'll have to see if this pans out well for them. There goes a beautiful throw, almost intercepted. But he's in the heavy traffic there, hoping for a miracle catch. That doesn't happen. And Calvin Poole back out onto the field. Here's a look at how the day's been going. Matthew Horn's been going off. A lot of big catches for him. See him working up against this Oregon secondary. Putting on some nice moves. Creating nice separation. And of course, showing himself as a great target. Hoping for Calvin Poole today. Little run. And he'll just get a yard. Play action, he's going to be sacked, fumble, and it's going to be recovered by Oregon. And so they catch Calvin Poole slipping right there. Had no chance on the play, but Oregon ups the ante even more, forcing the fumble as Funa gets it, and Jamar Jumper somehow comes out of the pile with the ball. Some more life opportunities here for Oregon. Jack Wargo, 18 of 29, 195 passing yards, a touchdown through his first interception of the season. Down by 21. And that's a good throw. Gets that one out to Anderson for 1st down.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Offensive line and pass blocking, I think they've done a fairly good, or a really good job. Not fairly, I think they've done great. There's been a lot of times in which Wargo's had time in the pocket. The coverage has just been spectacular from USC. But whenever you give a quarterback that much time in the pocket, usually they're going to find a target. Wargo here, 1st and 10. Throws again to the right side of the field, gets the 1st down. That's Dom Bass. Hauled in the first touchdown of the game for Oregon, the only touchdown. Looking to change that or get another. Underneath, Brian Van Voorst can't break the tackle. Will get a nice gain up the field. That's 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Quick throw underneath for him, a drag, and that's going to be quickly wrapped up in the backfield, too, for a loss of a yard all over Kaplan. Johnson just following him every step of the way, downhill, securing that tackle. Want to empty out the backfield. One safety high here of the rotation. Dikembe, they'll send him on a blitz. Picked up well by the offensive line. Throws wide open. Justin Krill lined up wide there, getting a 1st down. 1st and goal, Oregon. That's his 5th reception out of the backfield. Not showing you that he can just run the ball. He can catch the ball as well. He's running a nice route. Looking like a receiver out there.
Down. 15 line. 15 line.
First and goal at the 8. Counter run play to the end zone. He falls at the 1. Should have just kept going there. Let's see if they'll give him another try. They will, and he is shut down. He's already gassed on the play. 31 yards off of 14 carries. I mean, USC has shut it down on Justin Krill. The rate he's going, he'll be lucky to even get 50 yards.
8 read. Come.
It's going to be encroachment on the defense. And that's going to be an automatic first down as well. Well, they'll say third and goal, excuse me. Bad on that. They actually cut the deficit. Well, not the deficit. They cut the distance in half on the play. And so instead of being at the 4, they'll be at the 2 here on third and goal.
60 Pittsburgh.
And Lance Samuel is in the backfield. They'll run him. And he gets the touchdown. Oregon is going to have a chance to cut this deficit in half. That's great right there. Ducks still have themselves a chance. Defense kind of kept this offense from making noise. And honestly, I feel like USC's offense has kept themselves from making noise. It's not opening up that playbook anymore. But deficit cuts down. Let's see if that puts some pressure on these guys. Now go in the back of the end zone, a touchback. Calvin Poole marching out onto the field. He had 216 passing yards and 2 touchdowns in the first half. He's got 57 in this half, but they only have thrown the football with him 9 times. He had 20 attempts in the first half. They're going to start out looking to pass here. That's going to be deflected. Jackson, the quick reaction. And that's going to be a hit stick in the backfield. Garrett Evans laying it down. 3rd and 12 USC. Now it's panic mode for USC. Like Rob usually likes to say, when you win, you're losing. When you're losing, you're winning. They got this 14-point lead, but it's a lot of pressure on their backs as the #1 team to put this game away. Here goes a throw, and Calvin Poole, dangerous pass there. That's deflected. 4th down. USC has really, to an extent, shot themselves in the foot, not passing until now. And that conservative play calling, as I was talking about, looks like it may come back to haunt the Trojans. USC with a legitimate chance, Oregon with a legitimate chance to come back in this game. Just under 7.5 minutes to go and counting. Spins off the tackle, Lenore. Wrapped up down at the 26. I just knew with this being a conference matchup, what is going on with this choppiness on these cutscenes, man? Tell you, man.
Ready. 10-2 stop.
5 wide empty set.
Switch. Ready.
Wargo looking to pass, throws, hits Justin Krill over the middle. Gets a nice little move on, gets to the 31.
50 plant.
14-point ball game, under 7 minutes to go. Wargo looking to lead his Ducks down the field. That's going to be swatted away by Daniel Severio.
Stick the oar. Now,
Play action. 3rd and 5 over the middle of the field. Big hit stick, not going to catch it that time. Floyd gets hammered by Severio.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
And this guy usually comes down with these tough catches, but look at this. Not on Severio. This guy brings the pain on the hit sticks, lines him up, and wasn't going to hang on to that one. And Oregon's going to go for it on 4th down. 4th and 5. Throws. It's going to be caught over the top. Dom Bass to the 10-5. Touchdown, Oregon. Unbelievable. They are back in this game with more than enough time to at least tie this game up. Wow, what a throw. Dom Bass walking it in for his 2nd receiving touchdown. This generic wide receiver. Dikembe Nana, not enough speed to catch him. Cooks the corner over the top, and it's ghost. Game started out 20-0, and now it's 21-28. That's if the extra point is knocked through. And it is. What a game. 74 yards in 4 plays after the deep shot by Jack Wargo. Jack Wargo 2 for 4 on that drive. 73 yards. And the Ducks, they're in this game. Looking to upset USC at home as the #1 team. They'll take a knee. The offense going to get started at the 25. And to be honest, I know you don't really like, throwing the football in these situations. You want to maintain this lead, come on. But I think they need to be aggressive. Calvin Poole, 20 of 31, 273 yards, 2 touchdown passes. I say still let this guy throw it. That last possession, really couldn't get anything going. But you do not want to keep running. Even though that worked out right there. That's going to put, they're running back over 100 yards there. And that's good. Play action. That's what I'm talking about, that aggressiveness. And there goes a huge play over the middle. Striking on the dig route to Chris Harris. Just let this guy sling it, man. Off the play action, off the quick passing, whatever it is. Let him throw that rock. Shout out to MP Dragon Rage once again. $4.99 donation says, don't doubt the Ducks. Ducks going to need to slow down Calvin Poole here. Shotgun here for the Poole man. No motion in. Matthew Horn. A handoff. Sweeping to the outside. Big hit stick right there by Garrett Evans. He's been laying down some big ones. 9 total tackles for him. I think those are solo tackles. Nice 4-yard gain though, however. Calvin Poole looking to pass. Throws, and he throws a laser for a 1st down to Caldwell. He's just not late with his throws, man. I mean, this ball is coming out the minute he's finished or starting breaking out of his route. Look at this. Even almost catches him off guard. Look how quick that ball got out there. He had to turn the whole other way, make a tough adjustment to make the catch. Shout out to Daniel Severio for the $5 donation. Says, fight on, Trojans. Let's show all why we #1. Let's see if they can do that. Draw play here. Or get them a yard. They're looking good. They're eating up clock, but still, 1 possession game. It's good enough time. Shot down the field. Had him beat a little bit over the top. Put too much mustard on that one. 3rd and 10. Stepping up in the pocket. Hits the check down, and he cannot escape the tackle. Trying to get up the field, but that is a big-time play being made there by Pickett. It's a nice read, just catching him out the backfield, hoping he's got enough speed to get up there. But he doesn't. If I'm USC right now, kick this field goal. And that's what they're going to do. Olivia Queenzell looking to go 5 for 5. It's easy chip shot. Running down the clock. Clean. It's good. 31-21. It's been an amazing game here tonight. Make sure you check out the next one. This will be the final one for today. Rob Roby will be calling this at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. It's the rematch between Baylor and Auburn. These guys played in the bowl game last year. Got ugly for Baylor. Let's see if Auburn can get their revenge and also get their first win of the season. Here goes the return. Lenore down at the 25.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
So a lot of pressure on Oregon now. 2 minutes and 44 seconds. Still, in my opinion, more than enough time to go down the field. You're going to save your timeouts, but you need big plays. You need big plays. Even if you get a field goal, that'll be a win. Runs through the tackle here, and he is still on his feet. Won't get the first down, so the clock's still going to keep running. And they're just walking like they don't have time that they have to, save here. Nice effort. Play after the catch.
Here we go. Set. 52. 60 out long.
5 wide empty set, closing in on 2 minutes left to go in this ball game. Wargo snaps the ball, looking, throws. This is going to be off the mark. Exactly 2 minutes left.
18 Gator.
Down by 10. 3rd and 1. Wargo swatted away. Last chance for the Ducks. They can't convert this 4th down. That's game over. Still a very slim chance, but you want to still keep whatever chances you got alive. Let's see what they call.
Ready? 90 Wolf.
4th and 1, shotgun. Throws over the middle. He's got Dom Bass. First down. Stops the clock momentarily at the 40. Good conversion.
52.
Looking to pass, steps up in the pocket, and that's going to be a dangerous pass to Kimbe Nano. Could have took that to the crib.
30 base.
Let's go.
Get it.
Wargo moving around, throws. That's going to be caught. He gets out of bounds. Beautiful play by Scott.
Ready? 15 1. 15 1.
They're going to need a deep shot at some point soon. Setting up the screen. Krill's got the speed. Trying to get out of bounds. Can't do so.
Jet to the ball.
This clock's
Jet to the
winding
ball.
down. It's getting too close. They got to hurry up, make a big play, and score. Wargo got Brian Van Voorst, who's out there stiff-arming guys. And the clock stops, but now it's going again. Under 50 seconds, they call a draw play, which actually works, but that's going to keep the clock running. They need a big play through the air. Another draw play, which does get the first down to stop the clock, but now they call a timeout, and that's game. 2 draw plays.
On the double.
Wow.
Shoot.
Goes over the middle of the field. It's intercepted. That's the game for sure. Jackson picks it off. It's a D lineman out there. The defensive lineman just dropped back and get an interception here. Wow. Look how he jumped the route. He said, "Coach, let me play linebacker one time." Gets a pick. In his first game throwing an interception, he throws 2, and that seals it. Great game. USC is going to hold on. They'll come out here in the victory formation, taking a knee. Oregon's just going to burn all their timeouts. Got one more left here, but not going to be enough to stop USC. Excellent Pac-12 conference game we had here. And there goes the final timeout.
Everyone got four down.
And they'll just run one more play. No timeouts left to go, and I'll get Dixon for second week over 100 yards, even though he's over there. He's at 110.
Let's get it.
And the clock hits 0. USC remains undefeated, knocking off Oregon. And a close one there towards the end. Came out dominant, but got too conservative and took their foots completely off the gas. Oregon almost making them pay for it. Final score, 31-21. Big shout out to the guys watching. Unfortunately, I got to get off here, so I won't be able to recap anything except for the statistics. The 4-0 is USC, and 2-2 is Oregon. So they'll be 2-2 in the Big 12, and Oregon 1-1. USC keeps the streak alive. Let's go ahead and look at these statistics. Still great quarterback play. I'd have to say from both quarterbacks we got here. Jack Wargo, the 2 interceptions, yeah, that were tough. That's the first time he's thrown an interception in the game this season. 358 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. Calvin Poole, once again, having himself a solid game. Took care of the football. They should have let him throw the football even more. 35, he's 23 of 35, 319 yards, 65%. Guy's still looking great. We get a look at the run game. Levi Dixon, this guy was shut down, but they were trying to force feed him when things weren't working out. They just giving him too many carries. That's when they should have just started opening and mixing up the pass game and stopped, being too conservative. As you really saw, like, they just were like, oh, we're going to win this. Let's just run out the clock ever since the second half started. And that almost cost them in this game. The 36 carries for 110 yards. Justin Krill was all the way shut down. Less than 50 yards in this game. Had 16 carries for 42. Derek Merritt, the backup, with 7. And got a touchdown from Lance Samuel stepping in for Justin Krill, taking away his touchdown there. We get a look at the receiving end of things. Chris Harris leading all receivers in receiving yards with 115. 6 catches, no touchdown. And Dom Bass, generic wide receiver, had 4 catches, 97 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Oregon. He came up big. Matthew Horn, also with his 5 catches, they were big 5 catches. 71 yards for him, no touchdowns for him. Frank Anderson, 5 for 66. Daniel Caldwell, another guy, once again, Poole loves to go to. 6 for 57, 57 yards for the other tight end, Brian Van Voorst, off of 7 receptions. Spasman Floyd, only 3 catches in this game, but he made some big catches. Got lit up and dropped 1. They say he actually dropped 2, but those were some pretty big, significant hits by the defense. Did a good job. Justin Krill catching out the backfield here when he couldn't run here. He had 53 yards off 7 receptions. And 2 touchdowns for USC's tight end, Josh Cochran, off of 2 catches, 23 yards. Let's go ahead and get a look at the blocking end of things. This guy's a beast in real life. Gave up a sack. Not even sure why. I guess they still have a year off of the roster here. Pancake here from these 2, and then sacking up. Defense, Garrett Evans at 10 solo tackles, man. This guy was flying all over the place. Submitted guy, saw him in the chat earlier, man. Shout out to you. 13 total tackles, the only double-digit tackler in this game. Other guys got 8. And I don't think these are guys. Kimbe 997, he's not a submitted guy anymore. Jamar Jumper. And that's all I can bring up there. J.R. Petit had 6. Daniel Severio had himself 5 tackles. Looking at tackles for loss, Jordan Scott, defensive tackle for Oregon, had himself 3. Caleb Tremblay had 2, and 1 from these guys, all right here as I go down this list. Sacks, only 3 today. Funa got himself 1, Tremblay and Drake Jackson. Interceptions, there were 2, both on behalf of Oregon, getting thrown by Wargo. Isaac Taylor Stewart had a great interception, and Drake Jackson had himself 1 as well. Pass deflections, 3 pass deflections for Daniel Severio. Great job by him. Dikembe Nana had 3 as well. Michael Wright had 2, as well as Brady Breeze. And then a pass deflection for these guys as well. Forced fumbles had 2. Dikembe Nana another week with another big hit. I'm not sure if he forced a fumble last week, but he had quite a few big hits. Forced a fumble, so did Funa. Forget about those yards. A safety by Drake Jackson. Outside linebacker. Okay, so he was a linebacker. I thought he had played on the D-line for a moment. 6'4", 255. Looked like he could play on the D-line if he wanted to, though. But that's it. Nothing on the special team. Let's go ahead and get a look at kicking. Olivia Quinzel, 5 for 5. First game as a Trojan. And knocked down no 50-plus yarders in this game, but you see some from the 40, 2 from the 40 and 49 yards, and 3 within the 30 and 39-yard range. 100% for her today. But that is it for the statistics. One thing I do want to look at is that interception. I thought I saw guys in the chat talking about the interception. Didn't count, but I think he got a foot down on that pick when it stood. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, off the play action. He tried to throw this over the top there. This was a great pick. Watch the foot. Yeah, he got that foot down. He got that foot down. That is a beautiful interception. And you can see the foot has already made contact at that point. So that's in. That's in right there. Slides a little bit into the paint, but he got that foot down. That was an amazing interception. With that being said, it's your boy Smitty, RFL commissioner and play-by-play commentator. Enjoyed calling this game for you guys. USC remaining undefeated, 4-0. Oregon falls to 2-2. Make sure you guys tune in, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Rob Roby will be calling the final game of the day as Baylor Bears, 2-1, will be on the road taking on the Auburn Tigers, looking for their first win of the season. Auburn blew these guys out in the bowl game. 3 touchdowns. That Christian Williams story is going to be interesting to see how that game turns out. But that being said, I'm going to go ahead and roll up out of here, guys. Enjoyed calling it. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.